everyone, it's Chris aka Taka, and it's this time for this week's haul video. This is for the last 2 weeks, so it's May 10th, and my finds can only be described as eclectic. So to start with the kids' books I purchased at the book sale last week. I went in the morning, so everything was just half off. So for a quarter each, I got Garfield Ghost Stories, and I got Poor Puppy in the Bad Kitty series, and I'm going to add this to the Christmas book and the plush of Bad Kitty I have. And usually I wait till I get a few Garfield books to list together. So cat books. Then the only other thing I got there for 50 cents was this amazing record of Rugatino, a Roman musical spectacle. And I was really impressed because it even still had the entire book of who's singing and everything in it, which I thought was impressive. So I did, today is Clean Your Room Day. I started early. I've gotten about 2/3 of my room done. And while I finish the other third later this evening, I will listen to this record. I cleaned my record player already. And then we stopped at one rummage sale that wasn't advertised today. And I picked up the first one and went, oh God, I hope it's not $3 a shot glass. And it ended up being $3 for the whole set. So 50 cents a shot glass. So that I'm going to need. This is a set of 6. I think there could have been originally up to 10 in this set from what I've seen online. But they are cool shot glasses because they're pottery, they're funny, they're novelty. So, and it's good pottery because it's like redware on the bottom with a brown glaze. But this one is gunshot. It actually says it on there, but you can see the good detailing of the gun. And I just don't have room to keep these, so I think I have to sell them. I have to be very picky with my shot glasses now. This one is Long Shot, which is this cute little horse. And a reminder that any animal item I have, why they only painted one eye, though, is interesting. Like, seriously, that eye's painted. This eye is not. They missed an entire eye. It does feel cold glazed over it. Like maybe it wasn't like that originally. It feels like someone painted over it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll see if it rubs off or not. But I thought that's weird, or they made him winking, I guess. And then there's what I can only assume says Big Shot with this humanoid fat boy with a bow tie. It's got a bow tie. Marked Japan on the bottom of that one. 2. Got this Double Shot, otherwise known as a jigger. Apparently they just cold painted over the glaze when they did this series. And then these 2 don't seem to have names on them, but this guy almost has devil horns as ears because they're not poked through to be a bucket. And then this guy seems to be praying, I guess, to the porcelain goddess because, if you were using him to drink. So I got for 50 cents each. That was cute. Out of the free box today, I grabbed Sugar Bear. This one I will sell. I already have one like this for my advertising collection, but I rescued him from the free box. This is probably my most expensive thing because I paid up at the estate sale last weekend because I just wanted to find something at that point to have found something during the entire weekend. So this is the 3rd time I found this cute little couple of shakers. They are cute little chipmunk pilgrims. Needs a bit of cleaning, but I paid 2. Again, normally I wouldn't pay 2 for them, but I think the first ones I paid a quarter and the next ones I paid 50 cents. But I was desperate to find anything that day. And then this was 50 cents at St. Vinny's. It's a little vintage Christmas mouse. Got the little holly on his head and then the stocking that says "You're Special," and it is the correct form of "your," which I very much appreciate. I don't see any markings on the bottom, but I thought that was adorable. This was $2 at Goodwill, and I found her in the plates. Normally I don't get geishas or anything, but I saw it was a Shaiwan figurine, which are the same one that do the Mudmen that I like. So, and that was the only thing I found today. The only thing wrong with her is she's a little worn on her bun over here, but it's definitely worn and not chipped. But then what feels like the complete opposite of a geisha, For $1 at Salvation, I got this cute little monk bank. I did have to fix his hair. I had to re-glue down one part. And he does have, a little wearing away at the edges, but no actual chips. It feels like it's a resin composite. The knot in the Thou Not Shalt Steal is a little wounded, but he's with his eyes closed, trusting you not to steal the money. But I thought that was adorable. Again, blame my Uncle Johnny for getting my brain hooked on monks. This I spent 75 cents on because it still has its original tag, although they did cut the original price off. And it also has its original 2017 hang tag. And this is by Briggs, the Target store, the Wonder Shop. Again, I paid 75 cents, but it's a little bird. And these are a collectible line, so I thought I'd try it. Again, I was getting kind of desperate at that point. I hadn't found much rummage selling at all today, and I had to get up at like 7:15 to go rummage selling today, so I felt like I needed to. I think I sold this ornament before. I got this for $1, and the other ornament I got for $1. But this one is Tigger with gifts. I think I sold a similar one before. But he's got his box and everything. But look at that fun. You even get to bounce him. He's got springs. That's appropriate for Tigger. Tigger's got springs. And then the other one I got for $1 is a 2020 Hallmark keepsake ornament. And it is some classic Mickey ears. I will take this green off. That's not what originally came with it. Unfortunately, it's not an actual hole, but apparently it makes noise. I do not know if the batteries work right now, but we will see. Nope, they must not have batteries in it. I will have to test that. But I figured if nothing else, if this didn't sell, I could say it was part of my Rocky Horror collection, because mouse ears are worn in Rocky Horror. But it doesn't have the original plastic, but it does have its original box. It says 65th anniversary of the Mickey Mouse Club in 2020, magic and sound. I assume when you press the button, it would play the Mouseketeer roll call or theme song. Press the button on the ornament to hear a version of Mickey Mouse Club March. So I will leave my links for my Trashkateer Treasure shops on Etsy and eBay down below. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the rummage sales pick up now. Although it was kind of chilly this morning out there. And now there's a crazy road construction happening on my road. It's not funny. They just had all week to start it and then didn't start till today at after 8 a.m. because we managed to get to the neighborhood rummage sale just fine. And then when we were leaving, it was utter chaos. All right. Thanks for watching.